Hi Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in to Root Order Beats Tarot. This 7 got Lou back with another video for the Taurus Collective. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay, so Taurus, we're just gonna jump right in. So Taurus, you can also go to rootorderbeads.com, Taurus, order protection beads. Okay, all the reviews are there from customers and how they feel about the beads. All right, so we're just gonna jump right in, Taurus. So Taurus, I'm getting that you may just be dating, right? Like you don't really have much interest in the person that you're dating. Like you're just dating just to date, right? But I'm also getting that you're embarrassed about like a child situation. This may be like how a child was produced. So either somebody may have had some sort of fling and got pregnant or something like that is what I'm getting. And somebody's like embarrassed about that. Okay. I'm getting that someone is getting readings on you and others. So somebody gets readings on you. Okay. And others, they may be a reader, right? They may be like a spiritualist as myself, right? Somebody is not dating. This person may not be dating. They may be single, right? But they just do like tarot on you. Okay, I'm getting something about an FBI job. So you may be in the government or something like that. Or, they may be in the government. Switch it, flip it, okay? I'm getting that somebody watches the opposite ex orn. Yeah, I gotta put that together. The opposite ex orn. I don't know. That's just like clues of how you know who I'm talking about. I don't know. Okay. Somebody lives alone. Okay. December is significant. Okay. 2 kids is significant. Okay. Something about a teacher or a principal. Okay. So school may be starting. Okay. Somebody may be like stressed out about that, like their children in school or something like that. Okay. I'm getting that somebody's giving somebody a key, right? They're just giving somebody a key. Somebody feels like the grass is greener on their side. They're like, or somebody wants to give somebody a home or give somebody a home or a key or something like that. Okay. Somebody is trapped in their mind. Somebody may be like trapped in their mind. They don't have any guidance. Okay. Somebody may like be talking to you in a car or something like that. Okay. But somebody's like trapped in their mind. They don't have any guidance, what I'm getting, or they're just like trying to put on a happy face right now. And they're just like trapped in their mind. Okay. So let's see, Taurus, let's do a 3-card spread. What you need to know right now. Okay. Taurus, let's do a 3-card spread. What do you need to know right now? So somebody is like planning here. There's planning. Taurus Collective, what does Taurus Collective need to know right now? We have planning, and then we have spotlight, and then we have 8-ish. Okay. Yeah, so let's get it. Let's see, Taurus, what is planning for Taurus Collective? What is planning? So somebody may be planning for a child, or there's some sort of child situation that somebody like planned or something like that, but something's wrong with the baby father, or somebody may like have some sort of child or took a risk to have some sort of child with a baby father that's not a good baby father. Okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, what is planning? Yeah, and somebody felt like somebody ain't ish and somebody left. So somebody has some sort of, remember I said somebody was embarrassed about some sort of child situation. Okay, maybe it was, I'm getting that it wasn't planned here. Okay, but somebody left because somebody felt like somebody ain't ish. Okay, because somebody left. So you could have gotten pregnant by somebody, Taurus, and then somebody leaves. Okay. Yeah, because this Emperor is in reverse here. So it's not, or somebody else could have gotten pregnant and you're like, no, or something like that. And you're like, no, you feel like this person ain't ish. Okay. What is spotlight? What is spotlight? Yeah. So somebody is in the spotlight in their home. So, this shine like a light on a home situation. You got the news about this. Someone, being in a home situation. So you got news about this. Okay. And you may feel like somebody ain't ish for leaving somebody that they planned to get pregnant, and then they just left them. Then you feel like they ain't ish, or you may feel like somebody got pregnant that you were interested in, and you got the news about this. Okay. And you feel like this person ain't ish, but I'm getting that this person's in the spotlight in their home or something like that, and somebody don't got no family. So now it's like, wait a minute, I thought somebody was pregnant or something like that, but you got the news that like, this is the star card, guys, can't show it, that somebody doesn't have a family. Okay. Or what I'm getting is that someone who's willing to leave their family and drop this child situation for you, Taurus. Okay. And you were just judging this person like, dang, you ain't ish for doing that. Okay. Or again, I'm getting two situations, guys. I'm getting that somebody may have been like pregnant or something like that, or planning to be pregnant or something like that, with a messed up baby father or something like that. But then you've seen somebody in a spotlight here. Okay. And they don't have a home situation. Okay. Yeah. And then somebody, what is this, Eight of Wands? What is this, Eight of Wands? Yeah, somebody isn't talking to someone. Yeah. Somebody stopped talking to, so you feel like this person ain't ish, okay? So someone has some sort of child situation, and that's why you stopped talking to them. But this person was willing to leave this situation for you, okay? Yeah. Somebody, you stopped talking to them, but they're still willing to leave the situation for you. But you also see that somebody sees that somebody does not have some sort of family in this spotlight anymore. They don't have this. You're looking at somebody in the spotlight. They don't have this this family. Okay. Yeah. All right. What is 8-ish? What is 8-ish? Let's get some more for 8-ish. Yeah, somebody ain't ish. Somebody don't want some sort of commitment here. So somebody was like planning to have some sort of child situation with somebody, but somebody like is in the spotlight. They don't have this child situation anymore. You know, they're in a spotlight, possibly in their home. They may be an influencer, or somebody is in a home by themselves, and you know, it's just them. Like, they're just centered around themselves. They don't want, you know, this family here. And somebody dipped out. Somebody left somebody. They don't want some sort of commitment or some sort of child or whatever, because they're in their prime, or they're doing their thing. Okay. And somebody feels like somebody ain't ish for leaving. Okay. But I'm also highly getting somebody's leaving someone for you. That's what I'm getting. Somebody just dipped out and left somebody for you. And you might be like in a joking way, like, dang, you ain't ish, you know, like you just left like that whole family behind, like for me, you know, but I don't get no bad vibes off of it. Okay. Let's see, Taurus Collective. Let's see, Taurus Collective. Woo. Let's see. Taurus Collective. What do you need to know right now? Taurus Collective. Damn. What card was that? Yeah, what do you need to know right now? I'm getting something about the desert. Okay, so somebody deserted someone. We're getting stalker here. Taurus Collective. What do you need to know right now? Taurus Collective. Okay, I'm getting screenshots. Okay, we got the Four of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, let's see. Taurus Collective. What do we need to know right now? What's stalker? Yeah, so somebody is stalking somebody's relationship, and they say that somebody is not pregnant. So somebody is like stalking somebody's relationship, and they see that somebody is not pregnant. Somebody got some sort of evidence. Somebody had this evidence this entire time. Somebody has some sort of evidence this entire time about some sort of child situation. Okay, what is screenshot? Yeah, about some sort of child situation. Yeah, somebody was hustling somebody. Somebody played somebody, like made them think that somebody else was pregnant or something like that. But they were just like joking. They were just like hustling them in a conversation. Okay. So somebody was stalking someone to see if somebody was pregnant here. And they were just like, or maybe they just like overheard. Because I'm getting like hustling, right? So a hustling ear is more so like somebody overhearing something. Okay. So somebody may have heard that somebody was pregnant or something like that. And they got evidence like this, and they had evidence this entire time about this child situation because they overheard something in reference to this child situation. Okay, but they got evidence about this child situation though, and somebody's trying not to worry about this ending. So somebody did not have a child, and somebody got some sort of evidence, and somebody's trying not to worry because this was like ended, or somebody got some sort of evidence. Somebody was worried about that this child situation ended. They were like sad this child situation ended. Okay, so Taurus, you got the tea on somebody in a child situation is what I'm getting. So you are watching this person this entire fucking time, and you got tea on some sort of child situation because you was hustling. You was listening. This person didn't think that you knew what was going on, but you did. And this person was probably sad that a child didn't, you know, wasn't produce, guys, and I'm not saying that in a negative way, guys. I'm sorry to hear that, you know. I'm just reading the cards, guys. But Taurus, I'm getting that you knew that this like, you was watching this person this entire freaking time. You're probably embarrassed about this situation. Okay, this may not be somebody that you deal, it may be somebody that you want to deal with, but you got the tea on this person, Taurus. Okay, what is this Four of Swords? Like, you watch like, you got the tea on this person. Somebody is like in some sort of spotlight. Somebody put, let me see. Yeah. So you feel like somebody was faking. Like, somebody was breaking down. You feel like somebody was like breaking down about some sort of masculine and secrecy, but in a spotlight. Like, they didn't care or something like that, or they threw somebody away here. Yeah. So this person was like a bird or something like that. So somebody trying to like play somebody in the spotlight. So this masculine, let me see, let me get this because I'm getting like, yeah, this masculine, what's this Emperor? Yeah, so somebody moved on from this masculine in the spotlight, but you feel like you got tea on them, that in secrecy they was actually sad about this person, okay? And you ain't really know what to believe. You were like confused, like, okay, so one moment, you know, this person is like, oh yeah, you know, I have a child, and then the next, you know, the child didn't, you know, produce, and then this person's like, oh, I don't care, and you don't know like what to get from this person. But you got tea that this person was sad, but in the spotlight they were on some different shit, or around you, or when they wanted to talk to you, it was something different. So you like, you confused like on this person's behavior is what I'm getting, because this person tried to play somebody like a bird to you, right? Or in the spotlight here, but in secrecy, you got tea. Maybe you're like getting a reading on this person or something like that, but you got overall tea of how this person really felt about this person, or how you think that they felt. So it's like this person switched up. Like, at one point they were like, oh, you know, I'm with this person, we having this, we having that, but then like maybe something happened when they like miscarried, you know what I mean? Just didn't have it or something like that. And now they're like, you know, F my baby dad, I'ma find that I ain't in the house sad, you know, something like that. Like, they flipped it. So you kind of like confused. You kind of like embarrassed about this shit. Okay. You may be getting readings on this person. All right. What is this Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups? So there's some sort of relationship in the past that you're working on. Okay. Because you don't know. Like, this person, like, you're judging this person, like, you're looking at this because you're judging this person, because you don't really know what to think of this person. So you're working on some sort of relationship in your past because you don't know what to think about this person. You ghosted this situation, okay? Yeah, you ghosted this situation. What is the Sun? Yeah, this person, because you're like, nah, this person really had feelings, or this person really feels some type of way about this month, you know what I'm saying? So don't come over here like, oh, F my baby that I'm gonna find that I ain't in the house sad because I got a reading on you, and I seen that you was like crying and you was really sad. Okay, so, or something like that. Or I know that you was really feeling this person. Now you want to skip the deal over to me. Now you all feeling me, you know, like, so Taurus, you're thinking about how this person was in grief or upset or sad over this person, and you're like, no, I don't really believe what you're selling me. You know, that's how you feel. But you have like, I don't know, maybe it's like jealous. Yeah, it's jealousy here, but not in a bad way, Taurus. Like, in a more so way, like, I like this person let me down. Okay, like, you're embarrassed, okay. Let's see. So why is the divine telling us this? Let's get some more. Why is the divine telling us this? Somebody's also abusing. Somebody's also like abusing their spiritual gifts or something like that. You may feel like this person abuses their spiritual gifts, or they may do like magic to get what they want or something like that. I don't know, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's see, Taurus. Why is the divine telling us this? Why is the divine telling us this? Like, what's your advice? Why is the divine telling us this? Why is the divine telling us this? Because of a glow up. Because somebody got some sort of glow up. Why is the divine telling us this? Let's get one more card. Woo. Why is the divine telling us this? Why is the divine telling us this? Let's see. Maybe that's it. Why is the divine telling us this? So we got glow up and we got happiness hater. Okay. We got message. All right. So let's see. Taurus. What is message? What is message? So somebody got some sort of message here that something ended with the Queen of Cups energy. What is this Queen of Cups in reverse? Yeah, so somebody somebody gotten some sort of message that a relationship has ended, okay, with this person. The Wheel of Fortune's not in their favor. So you may have ended a relationship, or there's been like a message that somebody has ended some sort of relationship here. And somebody's looking at another person's relationship, like somebody's stalking some sort of relationship here, and like seeing like somebody either like laying down or something like that, or watching somebody as they're asleep. Okay. Or you could just be like getting some sort of reading here about this individual and their whereabouts in some sort of relationship here. Okay. And you're like seeing, you got a message, like I said before, that this person was like in their feelings, like pouring out their emotions about another person, but then they got on the scene like F my baby dad or baby mom, whatever. Okay, so you got that message here. Okay, let's see. What's glow up? What's glow up? What's glow up? Somebody is glowing up and somebody is like flirting. And somebody feels like somebody betrayed someone secretly. What's this Knight of Cups? God, it feels as though somebody is glowing up now. This person that you made some sort of decision on is glowing up now. You may want to message this person because they're glowing up now. So they may do something that's like in the spotlight or something like that. They're going through a glow up. And you are making some sort of decision. You made some sort of decision about this person, but now since they're glowing up, you may want to like flirt with them or something like that, or vice versa, switch the roles. They may want to flirt with you. Like they made their decision, but now they want to flirt with you because you're like glowing up or something like that. Okay. Where's the Seven of Swords? Yeah. So somebody betrayed someone else secretly. What is the Seven of Swords? Somebody's going crazy. What is this Knight of Wands? So, yeah, somebody's spiraling out of control because they can't shoot their shot. So you may feel like this person, not only did they not have some sort of child, right? But they also played this person in the spotlight. Like in the spotlight, they were like, F my baby dad, you know. But you knew that they were sad about the situation. So you feel like somebody cut somebody off. So you think that this person might be crazy. You might think that this person's a little bit crazy, is what I'm getting. So you may not have shot your shot with this person. Okay. What is this Knight of Cups? What is this Knight of Cups? Somebody wants to hold on to some sort of commitment, but somebody is manipulative. So somebody let something go. Somebody's holding on. Somebody is in their feelings here. So I'm getting some sort of confusion energy. Because like when their energy is confused, because it just got like confusing. So I'm getting that you feel like you know this person secretly and who they are, but like in the spotlight, like they betrayed somebody in the spotlight though. But you're like, but I know I get readings on you. I know who you are. Okay. Let's see. What's happiness here? What's happiness here? Yeah, but you think that this person's kind of like crazy or something like that. But it's like maybe you can't help but to like, you can't help but to like, or somebody can't help but to like hate on somebody else's relationship here. Okay. What's the sun? Something has been exposed that somebody has let in go of someone. So this person let go of somebody in a spotlight that's been exposed. And maybe you can't help but wait to be with this person. Or like somebody's hating on another person's relationship. So you may have like not liked that the fact that this person was with that person that you've seen in the spotlight. Okay. And it's been exposed that this person dropped that entire relationship and left. So it's kind of like some jealousy here. Like I said before, this entire time, like you just didn't like this person being with that person. And for somebody's been like, somebody's alone, somebody's single. Yeah, somebody's single. Somebody cut somebody off. So you see that this person cut someone off. You see that they cut this person off here, but you didn't like that though. You didn't like this person. So you like this person, Taurus. You like this person, and this person cut this person off, and this person's like now single. But you're like embarrassed by this situation though. You're embarrassed by this situation. But you feel like this person's stunted on this person. Like in the spotlight, like they stunted on them. Stunted on them. Okay. Yeah, you got the message that this person is like glowing up now and doing good. And they stunted on this person. They cut that person off. But you didn't like their relationship anyway. Okay, let's see. How do you feel about this person? Let's see. How do you feel about this person, Taurus? Because it seems like you're watching them like extra hard. And we just want to see, like, how do you feel about them? All right, let's see. Taurus, how do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? You feel exhausted because you feel exhausted here. Okay, celebrity. We got exhausted celebrity. Let's see. What's exhausted? You feel exhausted about this child situation. What did I say? Like you're embarrassed about this child situation. Like you don't like the fact that they did this with this child situation. When they messed with somebody, you know, now they, you know, when they came to you or you seen, they were all in their feelings like, oh my God, like I'm having a newborn and da da da, it's so great over here, da 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 da. But then like they didn't have it for some reason or another, right? I'm sorry to hear that, guys. But then they're like, "F my baby dad, I'ma find that. I ain't in the house that." Like on the internet, and you know, not nonchalant about it. You know, so you kind of like, is this person crazy? So you're like exhausted about this child situation that happened or occurred. It's like you really like this person, but you're exhausted about that. Okay. What is exhausted? Yeah, something didn't end for a long time. So somebody resisted change for a long time, and somebody was like talking about this child situation for a long time. Then they tune changed. Now they singing a new tune. You feel like this person's karmic for even putting herself in this situation. You like, why are you doing? You know, like you're kind of like embarrassed. What is celebrity? Yeah, so something ended. Like you don't talk to this person. You feel defeated here. Okay. Or somebody got into the spotlight and it ended. Like, what is celebrity? So you feel, yeah, that's just how you feel. So you ghosted this person because it's been exposed. It's been exposed that someone, yeah, you don't know about the future with this person. You don't know if you can heal anything in the future with this person. You just don't know if you can with celebrity. Yeah, but somebody may be getting money now. This person may be getting money now, but you don't care about that. What's the Six of Pentacles? Somebody may be getting money like crazy or something like that. Yeah. And that's what they plan to do. Or you may see that this person is like getting money like crazy. Okay. What's this? Why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, but you don't know about a relationship with them. But you're like looking, you see that this person may have moved out of a home or something like that. But you don't really know about a relationship with this person. But this person may be like getting more like glowing up, getting some sort of fame, notoriety. Okay, so this person's in the spotlight. So you're exhausted. So you're tied in between the two about this person. How does this person feel about you? Let's see. How does this person feel about you? Taurus collective. How does this person feel about you? Sorry so long, guys. Hold on. We're wrapping this up. How does this person feel about you, Taurus? This person is hopeful for you. They feel like you have a bad reputation with them. Shit. Yeah. Do you have a bad reputation with them because of some sort of third party? What is hopeful? What is hopeful? So this person is actually hopeful. Somebody is hopeful. Somebody is working here. There's some sort of manipulation. Somebody's not checking for somebody. So you may have been like working with some sort of side piece or something like that, and manipulative. This person may feel like that about you. So they're not checking for you. Okay. What is that's how they feel, you know, or they may feel like you're doing some sort of sexy time activities and like still doing some sort of work. Could be like some sort of X work or something like that, like OnlyFans or something like that. And you're manipulative, so they're not checking for you. Okay, they feel like you have a bad reputation and they don't have no plan to be with you. Okay, they feel like you hustled them, or you're, what is this three of they feel like you're hustling with some sort of friends or something like that. The Wheel of Fortune is not in your favor. So, or hustling. What is this King of Pentacles? They think like you're like toxic. They're looking to the future. They think like you're hustling them or manipulating them or something like that. Okay, with some sort of third party or some sort of group or something like that. They feel hopeful about you, but they have a negative. They look at you like a bad reputation. It's like they hope, like they're hoping that they can still come into contact with you. This is kind of toxic. They're hoping that they can still come into contact with you, but they feel as though you have a bad reputation with them because of some sort of third party situation that they feel like you was manipulating them with. And they just feel like you have a bad reputation with them because they feel like you're working with some sort of 304s and manipulating them, and you won't even looking for them. That's how they feel. Okay, but the divine is telling you this because let's see, why is the divine tell? We just like looked into it, guys. I forgot what I said. Because somebody's in the spotlight. Yeah, somebody did something. Somebody was talking in the spotlight. Okay, about some sort of ending, or that they're single or something like that. Okay, and you may not know if you want to go back to this person. Okay, so you don't know what to decide. This person feels, it's like you guys feel the same way about each other. They have a bad reputation. They think you with some 304s. You think they over here with a baby mama, baby daddy, singing sexy red, you know, whatever. Okay, so something, but this person is like glowing up and getting fame and notoriety, and you're like stuck. So Virgo can be significant. This person can have Virgo highly aspect in their chart, or you can, Taurus. But this person is like stuck on what happened in the spotlight or this child situation. So they're like, this person's glowing up, getting money, cool, but I'm kind of like still stuck on this child situation, and I don't think I can move forward with this person. But then it's like, it makes it even worse because this person's starting to get money, and you like, it's borderline like you do not want to see this person happy. Okay, it's like you love this person, and this person loves you because this person's still hopeful. Like, oh, I hope, you know, I can be with Taurus, but she has a bad reputation, so I don't want to be with them. Like, it sounds like some bull crap on both of you guys' end. And it sounds like you guys are like holding back from each other due to like 3D stuff. Like, oh, this one messed around with so-and-so, I'll never want to talk to them again, you know? So that's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. That's what divine wants to tell you, is that you both are like on the receiving ends of things, both like judging each other in the same kind of way. All right. So thank you so much, Taurus, for tuning in. I'll see you the next one. Bye.